first of all, I want to say that. Obviously we're winning. Tottenham aren't scoring against me. I said this already 2-0.
Jesus Christ.
Rashford will be scoring. This will be Rashford's first goal of the Prem this season. And you guys keep on saying about Mason Mount and Bruno, but what you need to know with my manager is when something doesn't work, it changes. You get your chance, and then he just changes it.
Man United takeover is imminent. We're hearing the Qatari bid is the one that's taken over. It's the one that's going to be accepted, and it's the one that is going to go through. Hallelujah, man. We can't wait.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, it is the Thursday update show. We got a big fixture on the weekend, hence the tomorrow obviously being the preview. We are joined by CB today as we got some Chelsea news as well as some Spurs news, some Arsenal stuff as well to speak about with the fixture of Liverpool. And of course, an Isak update as Newcastle have finally signed a striker. They finally done it, guys. They finally signed a striker. So you don't know what to do. I think someone's got a TV in the background. Not sure you can hear something in the background.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's cool. And yeah, man. So you lot, listen. Make sure you smash the like button. Keep subscribing. CB1 million in the title. You don't know what to do. You don't know.
Bro,
what to do.
I'm sick right now, bro.
Why? What? Because of Garnacho?
There's this Xavi Simmons stuff, bro. Nah, man. This you can't keep doing this, man. They can't keep doing this, bro. I'm even starting to get onto Fabrizio now. Like, it's enough's enough, bro. Why are you putting stuff in our face? We didn't ask for this, bro. This is like asking a baddie, bro. What size shoe are you? I'm DMing girls. What size shoe are you? I'm even screenshotting. Which one do you want? The left or the right? She's like, oh yeah, I want the right one. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna get this done to you at the end of the month. Yeah, no problem. The end of the month comes and I block her. Would you guys look at me? I'd be the wrong guy. Why are you putting Xavi Simmons in my face? Oh, Xavi Simmons. Fabrizio's propping it every week, and then it don't get done. Bro, sorry, man. I've just seen all this news now, innit? My head's hot, bro. My head is.
I thought you're worried that he's not gonna come.
I'm not even saying. It seems as though we're not trying to go for him anymore. It seems like we're on this Fermin Lopez thing, and do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know much about him. I'm not trying to say he's shit or whatever, but
he's good still. He's very good.
We had an idea that we was getting. You think he's better than Xavi Simmons?
No, not at the moment.
That's what I'm saying.
But ceiling wise, I don't think they're far off each other. Not at all. Not at all. But listen, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. You lot already 200 odd in the house, and we barely started. Listen, man. Listen. It's going to be interesting. We do have multiple bits of news to read out. Obviously, Garnation is the actual... I can't believe it's happening. Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal done between Chelsea and Man United. Garnacho only wanted Chelsea and will sign a 7-year deal at the club for a fee close to £40 million. I mean, listen, a lot to talk about in it. And for this story, the player side is crucial. Xavi has to decide between Chelsea or Tottenham, but Chelsea has not left the table. Let's see. That is also from Fabrizio Romano as well. And of course, we have some Newcastle news. We'll update on the Newcastle news right now. Is that Newcastle have reached an agreement with Stuttgart for the signing of Woltemade. I think you say his name, the 23-year-old German, highly rated German striker, for an 80 million euro total price, 75 with 5 plus add-ons. Germany international target all summer by Bayern Munich, but now on course to join Newcastle. So Bayern Munich are getting slapped in the face by Newcastle. That's a mad thing. Never thought I'd see the day. You know what I'm saying? And an Isak update. Liverpool are ready to go all in and bid again for Alexander Isak. And player stance has never changed. Isak only wants Liverpool and Newcastle. If Newcastle decide to open the doors after Woltemade and one more striker, which is expected to join, Liverpool are ready. And of course, Xavi Simmons as well. I'm just trying to find the Xavi Simmons post as well. So big up, Ethan. This you could really be on this. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
So from Florian Plettenberg, Tottenham.
Don't worry, I won't take him in it. I won't.
You saying you don't need him?
Hey, it's FOMO, please.
Literally.
FOMO. Tottenham have now officially submitted an offer to RB Leipzig for Xavi Simmons. It's already close to an offer that RB Leipzig are expecting 70 million euros all in. No offer from Chelsea yet. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. And it depends on what we're gonna start with in it. I think we should start with, obviously, we have CB on the show. He should be here on a regular on a Thursday. Listen, the Xavi Simmons race between Spurs and Chelsea. I mean, obviously, you guys didn't necessarily look Kudus in it. But Ethan, I mean, Xavi Simmons, first it was Morgan Gibbs-White. Then it was Eze. Now, then it was Savinho, and now it's Xavi Simmons. So
you even had Mbeumo in there. If we're talking about,
you even had Mbeumo in there. So what? Fifth time lucky. And obviously, listen, as a Chelsea fan, as a Chelsea rep for today as well, CB ain't very. You can see CB's not happy about this news. Like, do you think you're gonna get them over Chelsea? And do you think it's more of you have more pull in this situation than Chelsea? Or is it just a thing where Chelsea are dragging their feet like Arsenal? We're dragging their feet with the Eze deal to start with. Are you just dragging your feet? And when Chelsea pull the trigger, you know what time it is. Which one is it?
I want to say yes, we get him, but based on what's happened to us this window, I can't even confidently say that. The reality is, he said he wants to go to Chelsea. Man are doing the shameless thing, saying, "Oh, if he doesn't want to come to Tottenham, then don't even go in for him." But the reality is, I need a 10, and this is a top talent, bro. It improves probably most teams in the Prem. Even if, like, compared to Eze, even if he doesn't, beat off straight away, this is a interesting prospect. He's like 22 years old. He's 22. I think he can play on the left as well. Yeah, I've only seen him in the middle, to be fair, but he can play on the left. Like, if we have to rise 70 M's, fuck it, man. Rise it. 70 M's. So be it. That's my...
Do you reckon Chelsea are going to get him? The days are counting down. It's 3 days, bro. 3 days. CV, yes.
Well, I'm just sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say, bro?
I said, do you think you're going to get him? There's 3 days left, and Spurs are looking like they're leading the race.
Bro, do you know what it is? I would have been much more confident if it went for these Fermin Lopez links. Do you know what I'm saying? These Fermin Lopez links are like, it's just, they're getting realer and realer by the day, and it's confusing because 2 weeks ago, he publicly said he's not leaving. That's my copium, innit? But, bro, it's gone from he only wants Chelsea. Fabrizio has been saying for weeks he's only wanted Chelsea. He's rejected Bayern. He's rejected Manchester City. I find it very hard to believe he goes for Spurs after rejecting Man City and Bayern, innit? And I say that with all due disrespect. Like, with all due disrespect. That I don't see him going to Spurs after rejecting them too. But I feel like the level of desperation you guys are on, you might even throw some mad wages that we won't do, innit? That's the only thing for me that might send it over the edge. I think you might throw some wages that we're just not on doing. I think we're capped at 150. If you lot say, well, give me 190 a week, 200 a week, it's a different story.
I don't know if they can do that. I'll be real, because then, Ethan said he's 22 and everything. Where do we go next? If he say, for example, he has a stellar season, he doesn't have to do too much to impress the Tottenham fans. I mean, stay fit, get some goal contributions, and play a couple nice passes, and the Spurs fans will love you.
Yeah, but I need a trophy. The cheek of this, bro. It's not about you don't need to do a lot, bro. He's a baller, but I need a trophy this season. I've got aspirations this season. I've got ambitions. Even down to I call it. The reality is, we can offer him first team football. Can Chelsea? Is he going to start for you, man? I don't know.
I think he does. If he's playing on the left, I think he does because it's out of Gittins and Garnacho. So I see him starting there. And you can also play the Enzo Fernandez role as well. In there, like
starting on the left when you just spent X. How much did you buy Kittens for?
Kittens 30 million, Garnacho 30 million. And then we sold Noni for 55.
Garnacho's 40 still.
Now, with the add-ons, that's if we win the league and the Champions League and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
I get quoted by my full packages in it, so so we'll be saying 40 million over here. You know what I'm saying? I get quoted.
I don't want to hear nothing about your full packages. Why for that?
But you know what I'm talking about, man. Paul, you know what I'm talking about. We get quoted for the full package of the deals, innit? All I'm saying is, if you look like you see the Garnacho like energy, that just needed to be channeled to Xavi Simmons. That's it. It's not hard. It's not hard. Channel that energy. The show's killing me. You have two left wingers or two players that can play left wing. Neto has no issues playing left wing, and Gittins is a left winger, and even João Pedro can play out there at worst.
And Esteval.
And Esteval can play there. He can play there too. So why you guys are breaking the bank is for a 7-year deal for Garnacho when Xavi Simmons? Do you know what it is? It's the stupidness that I saw when Mike Mignon was available, and you lot weren't even willing to rise what? 14, 15, what was it? 16 million?
This is my issue with our board though, because they put Mike Menon in our face as well. We didn't. No one was asking for Mike Menon. You started now briefing all these journalists about Mike Menon, then you don't pull the trigger. They do this constantly. The same with Osimhen, briefing all the journalists, don't pull the trigger. So now it's frustrating now if you're doing the same thing with Xavi Simmons. Like it's a joke, man. I'll be honest with you though. I feel like Levy might do it just out of ego though, because I don't know the politics with Spurs fans, but I can imagine losing Eze to Arsenal in the fashion that they did. It is a nice way to win the fans over by saying, "Oh, we just stole one from Chelsea." So that's why I feel like he might just throw mad wages at him, and they sealed that deal ASAP.
Yeah, I think all like our previous things just go out the window. Don't get me wrong; it's still embarrassing, but to secure Xavi Simmons is a mad thing. Like, that's a marquee.
I'll keep it, but
he'll probably be our record signing as well. I think it was Solanke before that for like 60 something M's.
I'll keep it a buck, I'll be honest, man. If Spurs get Xavi Simmons and Kudus, and Chelsea don't, for me, Chelsea should have had both of those players. They should both be in Chelsea shirts. In my opinion, Kudus should be right there at Chelsea, Palmer in the 10. Xavi Simmons on the left, if need be, or in the 10, and then their squad depth should just be just gone in it. Their squad depth in terms of tech, man, just too many of them, just in abundance, in it. Yeah, you've seen the start that Kudus has had for Spurs. That doesn't shock me because he's that good. It doesn't matter what team Kudus plays; he would have liked that playing for anyone. He's that good, in my opinion, in it. Yeah, and like as much as Chelsea, as much as Sky said, we don't need Kudus, brother. Kudus improves any team, bro. Like,
no, I don't think we need Kudus. I think it was always one or the other as well. I don't think it was. I don't see us in any world getting both of them. I think it was always one or the other, and I don't think we need Kudus. Like,
I'm saying you should be getting both of them though. You should be getting both of them, bro. Because now the Xavi Simmons thing ain't even, brother. The Xavi Simmons thing ain't even. It's looking like you might not get him. It's not written in stone. You should have been getting both of them. I done told you. This the both of them chain is in the back.
The truth is, none of them are better than Esteval anyway, bro. That's what I'm on. That's why I'm wearing my Brazil kit. That's why I'm wearing my Brazil kit anyway. So.
Esteval ain't better than none of them, bro. Ain't better than none of them, bro. Nah, unfortunately, bro. I'm sorry. Bro. That's he's not like you get it.
Wait, you talk about right now? Right now, nah. In the future, maybe.
Like it's for the ceiling, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather get me.
We're not
copium right now. Copium. I've reached that stage of grief, innit? Like it's just pure copium, bro. I'll be honest. Like it's very sad, like because I just wish they didn't tell us. I don't even have an issue if we don't get him, but you can't put a player on our face for over a month. And then now the optics, because the Spurs fans are we've hijacked him, he's rejected, all of this bullshit. And it's like, bro, like, you can't be doing this, bro. If you weren't interested in the player, this is the thing. It's not even like the interest isn't there, because a lot of people are now saying, maybe he wasn't a priority to us. I disagree, because when the Isak link came out, We shut that down immediately. We even publicly said Chelsea don't want to be linked to players that we're not actually interested in to help them get a higher fee. So that has been the main thing already. So now the Xavi links have been there for over a month. You haven't said anything. You've been in communication with Leipzig. You've agreed personal terms with the player. How are you agreeing personal terms with the player then don't put a bid in? That's why I'm like, and they've done this. We haven't bid. You're the only one with a bid. He's waiting for us. He hasn't accepted your offer because he's waiting for us. But it's like, how long is he gonna wait?
Yeah, that is mad.
This is it. Shout out Kamal. He says, "E, you better not bottle it again." Says Kamal. He's been a member for 6 months. Shout out Wigamini. He goes, Ethan, if we don't get Simmons, we'll go for Paqueta. I don't think West Ham sell you another one of their players.
Bro, the way I see it is, 60 M's on Kudus. Forget, that's a bad example. 60 M's on Gibbs White, 60 M's on Eze, 60 M's on Xavi Simmons. This money is money that needs to be spent. So if I panic on the last day and spend 70, add on a little 10 for Paqueta, then so be it, bro. Like, we've had our trousers pulled down way too many times this transfer window, bro, to not sign anyone. Literally, we've had here we goes. We've had, man come out last minute saying they're gonna sign the player and get the player. Like, we need a marquee signing this window. It's that simple, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. Wu Gambino says, Monts, who do you prefer for Liverpool? Big up Wu for the super chat as well. He goes, who do you prefer for Liverpool now? Simmons or Eze? Probably Eze. Probably Eze. Not by much, but probably Eze.
Why? Why, if you don't mind me asking?
Go down the Prem proven route.
Prem proven, yeah.
More of the Prem proven route, not necessarily the fact that I've watched Eze way more than I've watched Xavi Simmons. I've watched Xavi Simmons enough. I've watched enough to see that Xavi Simmons is, how can I forget? You know what I'm saying? How can I forget? My man broke up Declan. You know what I'm saying? How can I forget? But for me, I'd probably just side with Eze, just because I feel like even though Eze is inconsistent, I think Eze is probably doesn't have to have a bedding in period. But I don't think Xavi Simmons had a mad bedding in period anyways. I just think if he goes Tottenham, he's defo starting in the 10. If he goes Chelsea, he's more on the rotation route. He's going to have to fight harder for his place. So, but I still think he would choose Chelsea if both teams bid, though. If both teams did go for the bid, I do think he'd lean towards Chelsea. That's my opinion. But yeah, that's to answer that question. But what I would say is that CB, you was telling me about you lot winning the league. You was in the pool. You was in Thailand, did the pool, and telling me you was gonna win with clothes on, telling me you was gonna win the league. Now, this was when Xavi Simmons the Xavi Simmons prop was mad heavy at this point. It was all looking good. Now, do you still think you're winning the league? I don't know. Like, the energy's all different now. I don't know.
I think we're going for the Champions League. I think we're going for the Champions League anyway. I think we got a better chance in the Champions League anyway, just due to the fact we're not playing low blocks every week. We're very good against high lines in transition, the Netos, the Palmers, you know what I'm saying, João Pedro there as well. Even the lap we can do the long ball with. So I think we can win the Champions League anyway. But in terms of the league, I'm not really worried. Like, I haven't said we're unhappy with the state of affairs we're in right now. We had our statement win literally 6 days ago. Nothing's changed for me in that sense. So obviously we have to get in another attacking player. If Xavi Simmons doesn't come, regardless, like, we can't close our window with Garnacho replacing Nkunku and Gittins replacing Noni, and that's it. Like, we have to get another attacking player. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, now apparently beating West Ham 5-1 don't mean nothing. We're gonna always go down. This is a derby, Maybe you guys don't. A lot of Liverpool fans say maybe, I don't know. You guys are up north. You don't know that it's a derby. You know what I'm saying? We was a go down away from home. We slapped 5 past them. Like, come on, bro. That's a statement win.
Why we got statement win? God.
Is that not a statement win? So wait, what are statement wins then?
West Ham, all right. Listen, no one goes around dancing, singing about West Ham. I'm not going to keep it.
I would hear it if it was a 1-0.
You know, and I know full well, that West Ham.
Max disconnected.
Well, we lost it, bro.
The Max disconnected. Nice, muted. You're on mute. You're on mute, but I think he's basically downplaying the win at West Ham, innit? Like,
Right, he's trying to pop us down. He's trying to pop us down still, and I'm
West Ham are shit, man. They're dead.
No, they're shit, but bro, it's 5 goals though. Do you know, like
It's
so now
Eddie's inshallah, if you know,
these still statement wins. Like, for example, when we beat Wigan 8-0 and clinched the title, that didn't. It's not a statement win because it's Wigan. Like, that's what we're doing.
I don't
statement wins are only against the tops. Is that what it is?
Listen, you know what it is, bro.
West
I'm
Ham
not
are
going to call 5-0 a statement win. You understand? It's just stuff that I should be doing.
Right now, West Ham have the fear factor of Southampton last season. So what should them putting 5 past them? I slightly expected. All right, it's without Palmer. You had you go down, you had to battle. But the reality is, them man are shit. They're dead.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it was a statement win, innit? In terms of when I say a statement win, not in terms of we're going to win the league, as in to say that, after drawing to Palace, like these man ain't they're still there, innit? Chelsea is still there now. All that title talk. I don't know about that, but you guys are in the conversation. I'd say that, but I still think more needs to be done. I done said you guys need another defender, and you definitely need another attacker. Definitely, I thought Xavi Simmons was going to be the other attacker. I thought, yeah, cool, Xavi Simmons, that would be enough for this year. Maybe they can go get another one next year. I thought Chelsea were going to bring maybe an extra big name, but that's fine. I think João Pedro will do enough. João Pedro and Delap playing together was a nice touch from the manager. It was a nice touch from the manager from what I saw, but more likely than not, is it going to be the right combination going forward, especially for the big games? And we won't know that for a while because Chelsea, I don't think, play a top 6 side till like maybe match day 6 or 7. So you guys have quite a nice run.
Chelsea just better be going about their business and be first, second, or third come the time they start playing some serious teams, fam. Because I just remembered, I swear Sunderland beat West Ham 3-0.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Please, bro, please, innit? First and last time, innit? First and last time will be.
Yeah, what team do you support, bro?
Me, I'm Arsenal.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. I just want to know that. I know I'm new here. So
that's it.
Yeah. Cool. I've been thinking, you get me? I'm talking to a big boy. Like I've been thinking, I'm talking to someone. Yeah, VVS, everything. I'm just Arsenal fan TV bubble. Come on, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's mad. That's mad. I don't know that. I'm like, if we're gonna do this discrediting Chelsea thing, can you rise someone serious?
Listen, we're not talking about. It's not even about discrediting Chelsea. It's about we're not gonna be propping up rubbish, innit? That's what we do at this level up here, innit? Obviously, welcome back, innit? But this is what we do. We don't chat about West Ham. West Ham, we don't give no props. All them teams don't give no props. So don't be coming around here woofing about. You see me mention Leeds. I don't even think the Arsenal fan base mentioned Leeds. We just leave that. That's there, and we move on. We got Liverpool next. We move on. You get it?
I didn't catch Hooks flaunting the Arsenal win today. I did catch him.
Wow,
the mic is killing me. The mic is killing me, bro.
It keeps cutting out. You gotta keep that mic in a steady place, bro. You gotta keep it in a steady place. Shout out Wuri says, Monts Casey, what do you think of your team's UCL draws? We're gonna get to that a little bit later. That's why Corey's not here today. He's not allowed to be here. He's been barred from the restaurant. He's been barred from the UCL restaurant. You know what I'm saying? He's not allowed in it, like as I said, unfortunately. But we'll get to the UCL draw. I kind of wanted to swiftly move on, obviously, to Newcastle finally getting a striker. I mean, guys, like
that looks like that basically solidifies Isak being done, innit? Because that's what they're doing.
They need to get one more. They need to get like a backup now. Apparently, need to get a backup over the line.
To be fair, this could be the Callum Wilson.
They've got the big boy striker. They've got the big boy striker in there.
Callum Wilson replacement, and then they got to get maybe Risa. I don't know if that's what's gonna go on with that one, but
it might be. I mean, Strand Larsen. Where we heard today, obviously, Strand Larsen politely asked he politely asked the board, "Can he go to Newcastle?" And they told him no. Like, this is why I said, Jet, if Isak went politely to the Newcastle board and asked them, they just would have said no. They just would have said no. You're on mute. Yeah, they would have said no. So you see all this politely asking the board thing.
But so what? You're under contract, bro. There should be no divine right that when you're ready to up and leave.
Wasn't Gyökeres under contract?
No, of course, Montel. And why are you talking about Gyökeres, bro?
Because it's the same situation. Now. He's not the
Montel. I'm talking about the situation you just mentioned, and you're now talking about Gyökeres. If you feel defensive, Montel, just let me know.
I just asked you the question. No, because I feel like you was quick to say that if you're under contract, if you're under contract, you're bound by the soul. You know, even though in modern day football, we're not bound by the soul. I'm pretty sure Jackson's being fucked off, and he's contracted to Chelsea till 2033. I don't know, innit? Like 2033. I'm sure CB, you can CB, you can confirm whether it's 2033 for me, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around there, them realms. That Jackson's contract was at Chelsea till, right?
Yeah.
So
he got the standard extension last season.
Yeah, so it's not. It could be any of them. It could be any of these. I just think if you go over to these guys and ask nicely, that man gonna just turn around and tell you no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. For me, yeah. If you have you come to an agreement with the club behind closed doors, innit? Obviously, what's happened with Isak, I don't know the ins and outs of the story in regards to what he was promised, blah blah blah. But bottom line is, you don't go out not turn.
It keeps cutting. I think he's cutting out. But yeah, I listen. I don't know what you man think. I don't know. Do you man think this deal is going to be got done? Obviously, until Casey manages to sort the Mac.
I think it kind of has to. I think are Newcastle in a position to spend 80 mil on a backup then potentially? And like we're now on game week going into 3.
No, that Woltemade, that's their first choice gunman. Like
that's what I'm saying. If Isak stays, then he's gonna have to be a backup, isn't he? Is he gonna play alongside Isak? Like,
to be fair, they were trying to spend 80 million on Ekitike to play him alongside Isak initially, though. So and also they need to play Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson's left on a free, so
yeah.
So then what they're gonna do? Play Callum Wilson in the 2 whatever striker they got. If he stays.
No, obviously it's a different. If they want, it seems as though they want to improve with their replacement, though, innit? And also change the system. Eddie Howe has been saying he wants to play 2 up top. So I don't know. This guy, he's a target man. He had a very good under 21 Euros as well. He's a target man. He can link up play, hold up well. And with someone like Wisa, who can also be on the last man of defense, or I don't know, Larson, it could work. Obviously, he's not Isak, but I think. Personally, this might not even be popular, but I think Isak has slowly become overrated this window. Obviously, that's not a popular thing to say, but bro, like 150 M's, I'm expecting you to win the Golden Boot, the Champions League Golden Boot. You know what I'm saying? Go V. No, but
by the way, that was rubbish stuff. That was rubbish stuff. By the way, that the 150 M's it's never been quoted for Liverpool.
That's what Newcastle want, bro.
It's not. 130 will get it done. 130, but it's still 130.
You pay 130 million on a striker, yeah. It's Golden Boot discussions, and it's you are leading us to European.
That's fine. But that's fine. But if Chelsea could pay 130 million for Isak, they'd do it. If Spurs could play 130 million for Isak, they'd do it. Every single one of you would do it if you had the money and it was possible. But you can't do it.
I'm not saying no. Firstly, I just think the price is too much, though. I think because of what you're getting in return, you guarantee he's getting the Golden Boot. And
Stevie,
he's gonna lead you to European glory. Can you guarantee that?
And I expect him to do all of those things. Now, Stevie. Now, what my thing is that if Chelsea went and did that, would you say, "No, don't do it"? I don't want Chelsea to do it.
No, but a lot of Chelsea fans were saying that. You know, last summer we were linked to him. Obviously, the Sky Sports reported. I don't remember who did that. Newcastle Journal did report that we was going there for 120 million, and a lot of Chelsea fans at the time were saying, "I would rather not." Now, I'm not saying that. I will take Isak. I don't care. The money's not coming out of my account, so I don't care. But the money that you are spending, you need to realize that the expectation, this is probably if I'm not mistaken, the most expensive striker of all time. So with that fee, yes, golden boot time. Yes, Champions League golden boot. Yeah, lead us to Champions League. You guys got big fixtures. I expect goals at the Bernabeu, or if they're coming there.
No,
You know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
That's the type of level that we're getting. We're expecting from him. Now, is Isak that sort of player with those expectations? That's a different topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the expectation talk is different. I'm just saying, in terms of the price, I remember there was a time actually a lot more recent when you got linked to Isak. You was linked to Isak for about half an hour. And I remember when you got linked to Isak for half an hour and your whole fan base erupted. The whole fan base erupted.
Obviously, guys got gas.
You remember that?
But you need to realize I'm actually in the thick of things. On the outside, yeah, obviously people are reacting to the news. But when everyone was talking about it on Spaces, Playback, all of this, a lot of Chelsea fans were thinking, 120 is a bit mad. 120 is a bit mad. I don't care. It's not coming out of my account. Like I said, kudos to you for signing Isak. If we was linked to a bad boy like this and he was boycotting the club, all of that for us, yeah, it would be a big deal for us. I'm not gonna try and discredit that. However, do you feel like for 120 million, this guy's now gonna be that value for money in terms of golden boots, Champions Leagues, all of those things?
Yes. He has to. There's no choice. Like, that's just what happens with this price tag, and that's the expectation. But I'd rather have Isak. I'd rather overpay to eat for Isak than him go to a rival in the Premier League. Absolutely.
So what's a 120 million pound season from Isak? He joins on deadline day, and you have him for the whole season. What's a season that you anticipate that is value for money from him?
Value for money for me is just that be the best striker in the league, or at least like because obviously Haaland gets a lot of goals. Be doing what Haaland does goals wise, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? With a little bit more, because he's a better footballer than Haaland, anyways. But Haaland's the best goal scorer, number 9 in my opinion in the league. So I think most people could say that. So that's it for me. You know, we have we're in a position where we have multiple goal scorers, multiple superstars. And where if one superstar doesn't perform, another one will step up. That's why Salah's been pants in the first 2 games. Wirtz has been below average in the first 2 games. And we still scored 7 goals because that's what we do. And that's what we can do. And also we have Ekitike, who looks like one of the best strikers in the league already. One of the best strikers on form, let's just say. And he's got off to a flying start. And we're still gunning for another striker. It's not like we're buying Isak and he gets injured and our whole season crumbles. We have Ekitike.
I think
people even saying, do you even really need Isak? Like, that's how good our current striker is performing right now. That man are questioning whether we even need to overpay for Isak. So for me and CB, especially because of the fact that you spent 116 million on Caicedo and you spent another 100 million on Enzo Fernandez, I'd expect you to know. I'd expect you to know all about.
This is why I'm not fake. This is the difference. Yeah, we spent 100 million on Enzo Fernandez, and I don't feel like he has actually been value for money for 100 million. There hasn't been games where I can say, this is 100 million performance. He had a great game against you guys at the Pochettino season opening day. Ultimately, we didn't win the game. He's come up big for us in certain moments. Pause. You know, the Conference League when it was a goal down in the final, he got ahead of that equalizer. Fair enough. He's been on the incline. He's been on the incline. This is what I'm saying. 100 million, I don't think that's value for money. So as someone, like, we have spent a lot of money on bullshit and it hasn't worked out. As someone who can identify, this is an overpay, are you going to actually get value for money in return? I'm the person you should speak to because I've seen it all. From the Mudriks to all of this. So I'm telling you, 130 million on Isak. Are you sure you're gonna actually get that in return? That's all I've said.
What I'd say, cool. And I'd ask you guys this question: how much would you spend to replace Mo Salah's goals? It's the highest you'd spend. It's your money. It's the highest you'd spend.
So he's the Salah replacement now.
He's the goals replacement for Mo Salah, 100%. There's no direct replacement at right wing for Salah's goals.
All right, so he's the Salah replacement. That's how you guys see it.
Yes. No, that's what he is. That's 100% what he is.
All right, fair enough.
So how much? I'm asking, how much would you guys pay? How much would you pay? Sorry, to replace Mo Salah's output? Because I'd pay 150 million.
So he's the Salah replacement because of output. Okay, fair enough. Then fair enough. That's what that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not telling you guys don't spend the money because for me, I feel like
how much would you spend? That's why you look at it. I go, it is an overpayment. It is an overpayment. CB, I agree with you 120 is an overpayment, let alone 150. Even though it's not 150, probably won't be 150. But my point is that if you were to replace Mo Salah's goals, how much would you pay for it? And
but this is the thing, though. I hear you in that sense, but if now you're making Isak the replacement in terms of the output and that, you need to also replace his availability. Salah is available every week. You know what I'm saying?
Covered that over Katike. That's why we spent 90 million, because we know Isak's not. You can't rely on Isak as the sole striker.
So Ikitike's not going to the left. They're not playing together. Ikitike's a backup.
They'll fight for their position, bro. 2 for every. Shout out Arteta.
You don't see Ikitike going on the left. Generally, I think he will.
Say that again.
I think Ekitike goes on the left.
It's just a good headache for the manager to have.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a good headache for the manager. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm saying, but you're saying he is the Salah replacement. You are paying for that. Forget Ekitike. You're paying for a Salah replacement in terms of output. You also need to consider the availability. In terms of availability, Isak doesn't replace Salah.
He doesn't, that's why we bought more than one striker, because we had to pay extra. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We had to pay extra. You have to, bro. Like, you can't replace Mo Salah in all like facets. You know what I'm saying? You can't replace his goals, his availability, his assists. Like, you kind of have to break it into bits. You know what I'm saying? You have to break it into bits. The goals probably will come through Isak. The creativity.
You guys are spending 80 million on
the goals is probably Isak as a direct replacement. The assists and the creativity is probably going to be left to Florian Wirtz now that we've got an actual 10. We don't have a runner in the 10 like Szoboszlai. And of course, you still need to have something in between, and I'll probably call that Ekitike. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to replace what you can't replace with more players and depth. So someone will cover. It won't be a direct replacement in one single player, because there is no Mo Salahs. Mo Salah is a generational player in terms of what he brings, what he's brought to Liverpool.
Agreed, but this is what I'm saying now with the fee.
You can't replace a generational player with one player.
A generational striker. Be honest.
We don't get
sold in the copium. From what you have seen so far, is Isak a generational striker because you're paying generational fee?
He can be, yes. He has the potential to be a generational striker.
Is he at 2025?
No, but was Salah a generational player when we brought him in?
Yes,
no, he wasn't.
You didn't break the British transfer record for Salah. You didn't break the British transfers record for Salah.
No, but but 44 million up front was very expensive at the time. It was seen as an overpayment.
But that was not the fee. That's not what guys were paying for generational.
Of course, it's not the same fee. But we're saying that you don't have to be a generational player for us to play the crazy money. Sometimes you have to have, if you're on a trajectory of possibly being generational, then the money's going to get paid.
I don't think, like, for why I consider Enzo overpaid, because he's not a generational. Caicedo isn't regarded as overpaid because he's a generational midfielder. Like, we are going to see Caicedo for years. This is the thing. Well, Caicedo's 23.
But he's not a generational player. Caicedo's not a generational player. He has generational potential. Not generational player.
In the midfield, what we're seeing here, we're not gonna see.
It's not generational. We're
not seeing that no more. This, like, in the next 8 years, in the next 8 years, going into the 30s, Caicedo will be one of the best midfielders in the world throughout that. Going into the 30s, he will be one of the best midfielders in the world. Fact.
I hear that.
Factos. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people might say, "Oh yeah, what's he won? All of this stuff, all of that, or whatever."
Bro,
but that's a fact.
I'll keep it up.
You're paying that fee.
Caicedo is not a generational player. Caicedo is not a generational player right now. He's not. He's just a very good player. He's a very good player. You know what I'm saying? He's just a very good player. He's not a generational player.
Okay, give me 3 seconds.
You know what's a generational player? Busquets. That's a generational player.
No, that's fair. I'm not taking that away. But I'm saying from now 2025 to the early 30s, Caicedo will be the best midfielder in the world, barring obviously injuries, God forbid, all of that stuff.
Even if you're the best player in the world, it don't make you generational. You think because you realize being the best in the world in one position don't make you generational.
For a whole generation, that makes you generational.
No. He can be the best centre mid in the world, but he's not better than Rodri. So he's not even the best centre mid in the world now. So he's not even better than Pedri. So he has to get past certain guys to be the best. Then he has to stay the best. He has to maintain being the best. Kante maintains being the best. Do you see what I'm saying? Kante wasn't the best for 1 year. He maintained being the best at what he done.
Exactly, but this is what I'm saying.
So that's what I mean. So Caicedo is not a generational player, but he can be a generational player. No one's disputing that. He can be a generational player. Isak is not a generational player, but on the incline that he's on right now, of course he can be a generational player.
It's difficult because Isak actually an attacker. You know what I'm saying? So it's even harder to be put in these generational discussions as an attacker. That's why a lot of people are reacting to, oh my gosh, generation because of Caicedo. Yeah, as an attacker, Isak generational or will be generational. I don't know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I get.
I say the same thing for Caicedo. I don't know about Caicedo being generational. I don't know about that.
As in midfield, I'm looking at in the midfielders. Can you name 3 6s better than him? Today?
3 6s. I thought he was an 8. Are we changing it now? I'm confused.
Bro, as a 6, as an 8. Is there 3 midfielders better than Caicedo right now on the 28th of August, 2025?
Rodri's better than him. Pedri's better than him.
Though.
What do you mean? So you think Caicedo's better than Rodri? Is this what we're doing?
Right now in 2025, this is the thing. I'm from an era. I watch UFC. We do pound for pound.
You're saying Rodri
hasn't been available for a year. Rodri hasn't been available for a year.
You're saying Rodri.
I don't do it like that, bro.
CB, bro.
I don't do it like that. I go pound for pound rankings right now. Caicedo's better than Rodri in 2025. Yes.
What? Because Rodri got injured
2 years ago. Calm. Right now, Rodri has to put the work in to overtake him. It's pound for pound. That's how it works.
That's not how it works. So
it is. I'm sorry, it's pound for pound rankings, bro. I watch fighting, bro. That's how we do. You're not unavailable for a year.
So if Caicedo gets injured, God forbid, obviously this year, and Baleba has a stellar season, is Baleba better than Caicedo?
If Caicedo's been injured for a year, then he's got to take the back seat and earn his trade again, bro. That's how the game goes. You can't be unavailable for a year. I'm sorry, bro. It's pound for pound rankings for me, bro. That's how I do it, fam. You're only as good as the last season. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, because Rodri hasn't played.
You just use all your brownie points, innit? All brownie points out the window, like all your brownie points.
No, I didn't say Rodri was shit. Did I once say Rodri was shit? He's still a great talent. No one's discrediting that. But as of right now, I can't say you are the best because you haven't played for a year. In a year's time, cool. If he shows the levels, cool. You get back in there. As of right now, 2025, August 28th. I'm sorry, bro. Rodri's not better.
That feels like nothing has weight then, really, because Rodri won a treble, done the 4P,
got
the Ballon d'Or won the Ballon d'Or in all of that, and 1 year out just suddenly means the next guy who's had a season and a half of brilliance is better than you. That's all it takes to undo all of that.
Pound for pound rankings, bro.
Just undo all of that.
How do you feel, bro? Am I bugging? Am I bugging?
No, I think that's a stretch, man. Because Mons raised a good point. So just because man's had an ACL injury, fair enough. I've seen a lot of players not come back the same. We don't know what he's going to come back to. But the standard we had him at before was the best player in the world. Like, that doesn't go away.
And also Florian Wirtz isn't it?
Florian
Wirtz had an ACL. Becoming invincible.
It's the Reece James thing, yeah. Because when Reece James was down, Trent was doing his thing. You lot had the right to say Trent's better because Reece wasn't available.
No, Reece James was always no.
Don't change it now because he left, you guys.
I'm not changing the narrative. Reece James, when he was fit, was always chasing Trent. He completed football before he was always chasing Trent. If it was the other way round, then yeah, it makes sense. But he was always chasing Trent. Trent was getting.
You know what? Thick Reece was getting beat with. Yeah, you're saying Trent's the best right back in the league, and when them threw Reece James in, he's not fit enough to be.
He's not fit. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's how it always goes.
Bro, he had 6 to 7 good months with Ben Chilwell, and again. Those were the times where he was performing at a level that was similar to Trent. And again, even with consistency, it wasn't just fitness. Reece James was just more balanced than Trent. That's all it was. He was more balanced than Trent. Now, we're not going to go on the Reece James and Trent argument will go on for years. But it's not the same as Reece James has not been fit for yonks. He's not been fit for like 5 years, bro. 5 years he's had fitness issues. Rodri has been out for 1 year and has been played week in, week out for years before that. You can't say they can't just come in for 1 year and be better than the Ballon d'Or 4P treble winning midfielder.
I didn't say he's a better footballer than him or he's got a better legacy than him. Right now, in 2025, Caicedo's better than him. Yes, that is due to unavailability. Now, once he's available now this season, should be back in September.
Right, cool. Reece James is available. Who's better, Reece James or Trent? Not Reece James is available now. Who's better, him or Trent?
Available and Reece James is better. Am I mistaken?
James can't even start. Didn't even start against West Ham. What the fuck? Do you know how Reece James been getting broke up from time to time? Reece James has been fit and no one's been saying his name. You realize who's better, Timber or Reece James? Who's better, Timber or Reece James?
Reece James. Timber's better than Reece James. Timber's better than Reece James.
What? Huh? This version of Reece James. Yeah, yes.
Yes, Reece James is better. What are you talking about? Timber's better than Reece James.
Yeah, no. But you're saying Caicedo is better than Rodi. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No.
It's the same thing.
No.
Stevie, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. I've got him, guys. We got him. Timber.
Well, how is it the same thing? Because
Timber's been Premier League proven all this for 1 year. 1 year where Reece James is again. You see what I'm saying?
Reece James has been fit. Reece James has been fit. Reece James has been balling for us. If it wasn't for Reece James, we don't even get into top four. The moments of magic he produced from the last minute goal, for the last minute free kick against Bournemouth, to that when he did the roulette against Man United and and got the assist. Why are we acting like Reece James was like just done nothing for the whole season, for a whole year? Like he wasn't.
I didn't say he's done nothing. You weren't better than Timber though. You weren't better than Timber last year. Reece James was not better than Timber last season. I'll tell you that. I promise you that for free.
Yeah, no way.
For me, it was, isn't it? Obviously, he's playing a different role. He was inverting into the midfield. So maybe if that's what you're referring to in terms of natural right back positions, cool. But Timber was also not really that even available like that. So I'm even kind of confused by this narrative.
Available all season.
Personally, I'll take Reece James over Timber any day of the week. If you was building a team and you had to build Timber or Reece James, you guys would take Timber over Reece James.
Say that again. If I was to build a team, I'll build a team around Timber.
Building a team right now, you take Timber over Reece James.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
But if you're talking, now be specific though. If you're talking about Reece James quality wise, if you're talking about today's 2025, I'm taking Timber over Reece.
Yes. 2025.
2025, yes. Now, if you're talking about at their best in their prime, I'm taking Reece James.
You're going, man.
I'm taking Reece James.
We're acting like you're talking as if Reece James has regressed as a player. Do you feel like he's? I feel like he's become even.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has regressed.
He can play the RCB role. He can play the RCB
he has
role.
Regressed.
Reece James has regressed. Midfield. Reece James has regressed. That's not. Reece James is a worse player now.
Reece James has regressed. 100%. He's regressed. 100%. He's regressed.
Based on what logic? What part of his game has he lost? What did he used to have that he doesn't have anymore? I would like to know.
He's not as quick. He's defensively, he can get got at. He doesn't like. He's not. He's lost.
Defensively, he can get got at. Well, did you see 100%. What he was doing to Papa? Did you see what he did to Papa? 100%. You arguably the best left wing back.
I watched that Palace game and like, bro, Reece James.
But you guys are talking about pace. When has Reece James been mad blitz though? Reece James's game is not. That was never his game. He was never mad,
bro. It doesn't. It's not about being. I'm not saying that was ever his game. I'm saying right now, 2021 Reece James and 2025 Reece James, big difference.
I think Reece James is more complete now. I think he's a more complete player.
No. Reece James is very balanced, and people are in love with balance. But the balanced wing backs aren't really the ones that get championed in this generational talk. It's usually the ones that are really good at one thing or the other. Usually, do you know what I'm saying? There are a few balanced ones out there, but I'm pretty sure the ones who are unbelievable going forward or unbelievable and penetrable defensively are spoken about a bit more, especially more so going forward. But as I said, I've got nothing against Reece James, but I'm just using the same logic with Reece James that you did with Rodi and Caicedo. I use exactly the same logic. There's one year of being better than the other, undoes all the work that they've done. And that is what I'm talking about with Caicedo and with Rodi.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm still not getting over this as a better player. So what does Timber have over Reece James? Because I'm looking at it in the final third.
No, he was better last season.
In the final third,
Reece
even
James
last
is
season in the final third, Reece James was a bigger threat in terms of multiple roles that he could play. Reece James was playing in the midfield he was even creative at certain points. He was even playing in the six and dictating play. He was also doing the right centre back role. He was also doing the right back role, overlapping. So now I'm very confused. So what?
It's the same thing. What does Caicedo do better than Rodri?
No, but stop doing that because we'll talk about Timber.
This is the point.
But you mentioned
CB,
Timber.
that's the only reason I'm
question,
making this
though.
comparison. CB, that's the only reason I'm making this comparison.
So you
For
don't believe
tell
that?
me-
You're just trying to
for
argue
you
with me.
to tell me
You don't
Caicedo is
actually
better-
believe Timber's better than
For
Reece James.
you to tell me Caicedo is better than Rodri, yeah? Like
Timber
for
is
me,
better than Reece James. What are we doing here?
Alright, bro, what is this, man?
Because
This is
I heard you mention, and because I quickly went on the YouTube because my thing weren't working, so I didn't miss nothing. I hear you propping up bloody what's his name?
Caicedo.
Reece, no. Yeah, you talk about Caicedo, yeah, and talk about how Montel's propping up Rodri in 2025. How the hell are you propping up Reece James in 2025?
Firstly, Reece James. Why are you guys speaking as if Reece James has missed a whole year of football? You guys keep saying you're
he's
using
missed
my
a
logic.
whole year
You're
of
not
his
using
life.
my logic.
He's missed
But
a
you're
whole
not
year of his
using my
life,
logic,
not just
bro.
football, G. This guy's been missing for donkeys.
How? So we're just gonna discredit the fact that without the points that Reece James won for us in terms of these, he's what he done for us in the final third. We're not in Champions League football. So this is the thing. He showed up for us. He actually was available. You're acting like he wasn't. He missed a whole year of football. He didn't. Rodri didn't play a minute of football. He barely played last season. So I could say you missed out a whole season. I'm sorry. I'm not putting you above a guy that did it last season. When you next season, this season now you're fit, you can do that. You're putting Reece James over my man when Reece James was actually fit. That don't make sense to me. That's not my logic. You can ride someone. If you said Mudryk or someone like that, he's been out. Cool. You're throwing Reece James in like he ain't been playing games and winning us points.
How many games did Reece James play last season?
Bro, I'm not a stat man like that. I can't tell you off the top of my head. I can research.
Was it more than half?
Yeah, definitely more than half.
And it was exactly half.
Yeah, see, that's what that now CB. That's what now you just come on the stream and lie. How you coming on there and lie?
But we do this. We spread misinformation. We spread misinformation here. But let me check because I actually don't know.
19 appearances.
You played 19 games. You played 19 games.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
But he didn't miss a whole season.
Bro, you missed half. So you missed as
didn't
much
miss
as he
a whole season though.
Yeah,
you
but
guys
missing as much as you're playing ain't good enough.
No, but if you're available half the season and you've won us 9 points, I'm sorry, bro. I'm taking that. Especially when we got top 4 from 2 points. I'll take that. Like, what is this?
My main thing was he ain't better than Timber, innit? And I think you yourself know that, innit? But you can't let the Reece James thing die. Because once the Reece James things die, he dies with it, innit? Like once that's dead, the whole gimmick.
But this is the thing. Reece James is a match winner. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
You got 1 goal, 1 assist.
Bro, it's Timber a match winner.
Now?
It's Timber a match winner.
He said what he done in the final third.
He's not a match winner. He's not a match winner.
Thank you. Is Reece James a match winner?
He's more of a match winner than Timber is.
Is Reece James a match winner? Is he a match winner?
He's more of a match winner than Timber is.
I'm not here for the match.
The goal and assist. The goal was against Bournemouth when we was 2-1 down in the 94th minute free kick. The assist was the assist that got.
You know what a match winner really is? A match winner. I hate to say it, CB. A match winner is Trent Alexander-Arnold, bro.
You are killing me.
That's a match winner, bro. That is a match winner. What can you say to that?
Montel, we're talking about. I think Timber's better than both of them. I think Timber's better than both of them.
Bro, like I can't lie, bro. Like Reece James is a galactic.
I don't know about that one. I'm not really here to protect Trent. I'm not really here to protect Trent too much in it. So
Timber is better than Trent, bro.
Yeah, but Trent's whole thing was over Reece James was he's a match winner though. That was his whole thing. It was you can put the final ball that could at any moment.
That is all that Trent has, bro.
That was Trent's whole thing. So I get you saying that over Reece James. I'm not.
So Montel, what other facet is Trent better than Timber at?
What do you mean? Trent is better at anything distribution wise. So
No,
passing,
you're saying
receiving.
that's it. So it's just passing, bro. That's it.
No.
Not saying
And by the
distribution.
way, passing's a massive part of being a wing back for one. We'll say that that's for sure. Timber's better defensively, but there are
that's it.
a lot of
everything
defenders.
Everything else, Timber's better.
What's
than him.
everything else? What's everything else? What's everything else?
Every other.
What's everything else?
As a defender.
What's everything else?
Tracking your runners, tackling, one-on-one defending,
So
overlapping. He's better than him in every other facet.
So you're able
bro.
to break. So you spoke about passing as if it was its own entity, and you didn't break it down into subcategories. But when you were talking about anything to do with defending, you broke it down into subcategories. Do you see what the bias?
You said that? Passing. Passing's one thing. Okay. What else?
You see what I'm saying?
Passing,
I literally was speaking about receiving the ball, distributing the ball, playing out.
Receiving the ball.
No, I'm saying overall ball control, delivery, vision, being able to play out the back.
Now you're waffling because close control, Timber's better than him. Close control, Timber's better.
You just got a lower sense of gravity. You just got a lower sense of gravity. That's it. He's lower sense of gravity, bro.
He's a better dribbler than Trent, bro.
Nah, he is.
So what are we doing here? Stop acting like you haven't watched Timber, bro. Stop acting. You're doing the Stevie thing, like I'm blind thing.
It's not, bro. It's not. At the end of the day, Trent is a better, for me, a better right back than Timber, and he's a better right back than Reece James. But Timber is a bit more balanced. He's not that good going forward, but he's a bit more balanced. Same with Reece James. Reece James is more balanced.
This is mad trivial. I clock what this is, innit? You guys don't want to be honest about football. You just back the club. Is that that's what we do here, innit? Like,
you said Caicedo's better than Rodi.
I agree with you on that. Mattel's defo doing that, innit?
Casey, you're doing that. Timber's never been better than Trent ever in his career.
What do you mean he's never been? He's better.
Never in his career.
He was better than Trent. Last year he was better than Trent.
He wasn't better than Trent.
Yes, he was.
No, not for me, bro.
He was.
Not for me. And if you're talking about being better,
so wait,
if you're talking about being better, and again, I'll say this again, if you're talking about being better for 1 year, fair enough. If he was better last season. But in terms of being a better player than Trent, he ain't better than Trent. Like, again, you can't be, you're not the best right back in the world for like 4 years and on the trot. And then
Timber weren't there, bro. Timber weren't there. How about this?
Casey, let me just ask you. So you have Timber as the best right back in the world?
Yeah, have him as the best right back in the league. I'll have to think about the world, but he's definitely the best right back in the league. That's for sure.
Okay.
So you have the best right back in the world, the second best centre back in the world.
That's exactly what I want to do. So,
yeah, this is what I'm saying. But
the thing is, I do have these things, bro.
Best in the league. What other players in what positions or do you have as best in the league?
Well, I put Gabriel and Saliba above Konate in it.
Okay, so you got the best centre half player in the league. You got the best right back in the league.
Left back, I'd say we ain't got the best left back in the league. I don't forget left back in it. Our whole left side, forget that, innit? We have Calafiori left back. He's playing well, but we'll just leave that there, innit?
Okay, so then what are the other positions? So you got the defense. You got 3 on the back.
Obviously, we got Zubi. I wouldn't say Zubi's the best 6 in the world. I wouldn't say Rice is the best 8 in the world. I wouldn't say Odie's the best 10 in the world.
What about the league?
In the league, he's up there, but he's not the best. He's up there. None of them are the best in their position in the league. I don't think.
Casey, it just goes to show. So again, so you kind of are siding with the Caicedo Rodri thing, where, as I said, it doesn't really matter what previously a player's done for X amount of time. If they have one better season, they're a better player, right?
No. We're talking about right now.
So why is Timber better than Trent?
Then you're basically asking who had a better career, not who's a better player.
No, I'm not saying who's a better career. I'm saying who's better, not on who's better form, because Gravenberch, for me, was the best, was better than a lot of players that he's not actually better than.
And Montel, you were saying he's the best. You were saying he's the best.
He was the best last year. He's one of the reasons he won the league.
That's what you do. So then what are you talking about?
How about this? Gravenberch was better than Rice last year. But has Gravenberch done more than Rice?
What do you mean, has he done more? It's not about what's he done in the past. This is what I'm saying.
So, Casey, is Gravenberch better than Rice? Hold on. Casey, is Gravenberch better than Rice? Casey, is Gravenberch better than Rice?
No.
He was better than him last year.
So what? The level,
You
Montel.
can't do that.
Montel, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
Now do
why.
you see it? No.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why because I'm gonna tell you why.
Now, hold on,
Just wait.
see, jokes aside. Now do you see it? I literally, Timber has been better than Trent for 1 year of his career. For 1 year. 1 year, right? And I just said Gravenberch was better than Rice for 1 year.
Montel, how about this?
So
Timbers
Casey,
been- Timbers
hold on.
been
Casey said, so what? When he said,
you didn't let me finish, bro.
so what? But when it's
Montel,
Timber and Trent,
that's
is
not
he
the
better?
argument. Because that's not the argument, bro. The level between Rice and Gravenberch isn't like the last season. It's a personal preference, bro. I didn't think Rice plays bad.
What?
Bearman said he played dead.
What?
Gravenberch had played out of his skin. Fantastic. That's the first
What?
season he's ever played in 6, Montel. Since
Rice
Timber's joined the
was shit
league.
until like February. What are you talking about?
Since Timber joined
He
the
was-
league, who was shit? Who was shit till January?
Rice.
No, he
Rice
wasn't.
was
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Remember,
was
you man's
on
excuse,
this.
no excuse was, he didn't have a pre-season.
But he's playing with a broken toe. That's what it actually
Oh,
is.
look.
But it's a fact though. It's a fact though.
No,
You know what?
the main
Maybe he
thing
was
is,
right.
though,
Reece James. Maybe he was
Casey,
right.
Montel,
No,
the main thing
CD,
is,
maybe he
though,
was on the side.
you're
CD, maybe he was on
you're
the
ducking from the main thing, and the main
I'm not
thing is
ducking from nothing. I
since
gave you the exact same
Timber's joined the
situation.
Premier League, Trent hasn't even been close. Trent ain't been close. That's
that
the
again?
real, bro.
Say that again?
Timber's showing
What do you
Trent
mean Trent
how to
ain't been
be
close?
an actual right back, bro. How to be
What
an
do you mean
actual
Trent
right
ain't been
back, bro.
close? I mean Trent ain't been close
Because
to
now
Timber.
Trent's
You're
being
saying
found
all this
out.
when Trent's gone, though.
Bro, in Spain, what do you mean? I said this when Trent was here, that Timber was better.
You weren't.
I
You
said,
weren't.
yes, I did. Yes,
Wait,
I
Yeah, I
better?
did.
think he did say that. I think he did
Yes,
say
I
that.
did, bro. And it's now being found out,
That's
even
hearing it.
when man's now gone to Real Madrid. And what's he doing? What's he doing? Being found out. Being found out. That's what's
Nah,
happening, bro.
Two games,
That's
bro.
what's
He didn't
happening.
even start the last game.
Oh, now it's 2 games thing. But if Timber dropped two stinkers, we wouldn't hear the end of it. In
No one
fact,
would
we
care
didn't
because
hear
no
the
one
end of
cares
it.
about Timber. No one cares about Timber,
You
Casey.
don't
Casey,
have
Timber's been
to.
better than Trent for 1 year.
You don't
He's
have
been
to
better than
care.
Trent for 1 year.
And it's gonna be 2.
Stop talking about the future, man.
And
Anyway,
it's gonna be 2.
The bottom line is, Casey, if you're better than a player for 1 year, how much weight is held on that? Because when it's your player being better than my player, it means everything.
Who would you
When
rather want on
Gravenberch's
your
better than
side,
Rice for
Montel,
1
right
year,
now?
hold
Trent
on,
or
let me
Timber?
land. When Gravenberch is better than Rice for 1 year, it's so what? But when it's Trent and Timber being better than Trent for 1 year, it's not the case. So why can't you aim balance on that?
Montel, I just told you because Trent, Montel, is not close to Timber. They're not close.
What do you mean they're not? How can they not be close?
You might think it's close. I don't think it's close. Trent's whole gimmick is the crossing inshallah. He got found
What?
out, bro. When it comes to actual one-on-one defense, doing your job as a defender, bro, no one questions Timber about
So
that.
Wan-Bissaka is better than Trent. So Wan-Bissaka is better than
You
Trent.
don't see man out here. Yeah, you don't see man out here talking about, oh, can Timber defend? Is he gonna get that? There's no questions about and his actual job being a right back. There's no questions, bro. With Trent, man's always been questioned about if he can defend. Why is that? As a right back, how the hell can you be questioned about what you should be doing? Isn't that
That's fine.
disrespectful? Don't you find that a bit weird?
I mean, listen, Casey, Marcelo wasn't the greatest defender, but he's known as one of the best left backs of all time.
Bro, Marcelo was clear of Trent in defending. I'll tell you that.
No,
His deficiencies were
you need to go back and watch the league. And Marcelo get beaten up. You got beaten up down that left side many a time.
Even though he did get beaten
Beaten up, bro. Beaten up, bro.
Timber's been beaten up. Timber's been beaten up. I'm not saying you can't get beaten up in it, bro. It happens to
Marcelo
everyone.
ain't known for defending, bro. He's known for anything but defending, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm not
Tell you
saying
that for free.
he's known for defending, but I'm saying he was clear of Trent defending.
But
I'm not saying.
How do you know that? How do you know
What
that?
do you mean,
Marcelo
how do I
barely
know
done
that
any
myself?
defending, bro. He barely done any defending, bro.
Oh, you just kill me, fam.
All right, because I can tell you
saying,
that.
How
For
do
free.
I know? All right.
Yeah, I'm asking you how
It's
do you
alright.
know?
You said you don't want to
'Cause I
back
know
Trent.
you
but
don't
you've
know.
been-
I know.
You said you don't want to back Trent, but you've been backing him for about 25 minutes.
Okay, and you've been backing Timber like
Timber's my
anyone.
player.
Like Timber's done anything, bro. He's done nothing.
Timber's my
bro.
player. Oh, he's done nothing.
Done nothing, bro. He's done nothing.
That's fair. I was back to the trophy thing. What trophies has he won?
I didn't say anything. I didn't.
Well, then
even,
what's the, so?
I
So
didn't
how's
bring
he
up
done
the trophy.
nothing? How's he done nothing?
My point remains the same. He's been better than Trent for 1 year.
So how's he done nothing, bro? You just said
So as I said, no, that's fine. Gravenberch's better than Rice.
He's been better than him for 1 year.
That's your
And
opinion,
Caicedo's better than Rodri because he's been better than
Montel,
Caicedo for 1 year.
that's your
You
opinion.
see how we all sound today, guys. This is what we all sound. If you've been better than the player for a year, yeah, and whether that's whether through injury, availability, and all these things. And all these
rankings
things,
actually hold weight though. We can't like act like it don't, innit? Like,
Bro, that's Montel
I'll
wants to
keep
hold
you
on.
up right
How about
now.
this? Timber could have another season. Let's say, for example, yeah, Timber had a season like he did again, yeah, but doesn't win anything. Montel would still be saying Trent's better. Why is that? How is that possible, bro? After what you've watched football, Montel. You've seen Timber play, and you have the cheek to say that Trent's better.
bro. And Casey, if you believe Trent's gimmick is just one thing and that's it, then boy,
Bro, that is it. And you're gonna see it this season. Watch, Montel. Just watch. When you play him, it's gonna be the same bullshit. It's gonna get twist up, and we're gonna see the same broke down deficiencies, and we're gonna see the same crossing inshallah from the halfway line, early cross. Like that's what we're gonna see. And it's gonna be on the money. He might get an assist, but that's Trent, bro. I won't take that away from him. He's passing 10 out of 10. Probably the best, one of the best I've ever seen.
But it's also
bro,
about what your system and your manager requires of you. Like,
come on, bro.
If you can cover Trent's deficiencies, which what they've done majority of the time, and you relied solely on your attacking things, then you're doing a good job. Timber's not required to sit on the halfway line and ping a flipping pass. I think the manager covers up a lot of these deficiencies, innit? That's the main thing.
Well, and Ethan, as I said, and I feel like that works both ways. As I said, I think Timber is clear of Trent defensively, which is fine. But I think Trent is clear of Timber going forward. That's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fine.
Forward, I don't agree. I just think
Timber don't do nothing going forward. You don't do nothing.
What do you mean he don't do nothing?
You don't do compared to Trent. You don't do nothing going forward, bro. Nothing.
Come on.
Mums, this is so cheeky, fam. It's
because
you don't, like I said, because he doesn't ping a 40-yard pass. You don't do nothing.
What's your opinion on Timber and Trent going forward? Just so I know this. Just so I know if I'm not going crazy.
What did you say?
I said, TB, do you agree on that one or?
Bro, you lot are just this isn't no, like, I've realized what this is, and it's my debut here, so I'm understanding. You man are just bashing you man players. It's straight.
It's not that because I don't have a reason to big. No, but CB, you just said Caicedo is better than Rodri. So you started this.
It wasn't for me, yeah. It wasn't even off of like trivial Chelsea, whatever. Like I haven't even put my Chelsea hat on. You said he's generation. I haven't put my Chelsea hat on. That's the maddest thing. All I was saying is in 2025 on the 28th of August, even Michael Jackson's birthday. Salute to him. Caicedo is better because of the dirt he done. You have to, at the end of the day, base it on the past season. If you ain't been active for a year, sorry, bro, it's time to get active, bro. It's like if you don't drop an album for a year and guys start dropping, yeah, and this guy's had the summer, he's had a better year than you. Yeah, cool. Either drop your album or you don't. The guy's better. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I can't.
If that's the way of looking at it, that's fine. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying that my man's that, because now the argument, like Casey said, is who had the better career. I'm not saying we're not doing legacy debates here. It's pound for pound rankings right now. Caicedo's better.
That's it.
Right now.
Right this second, bro. That's it.
So, Casey, you think Caicedo's better than Rodri?
Huh?
You think Caicedo's better than Rodri?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The last year, yeah. Like
I was about to come in and disagree with that.
But also,
no, I weren't.
Also, as well, yeah.
I didn't disagree with that.
When Rodri was doing his thing at City in the treble season, salute to him. Caicedo was doing the mad thing at Brighton. He just didn't have the platform. You're acting like Caicedo was doing meaty levels, and then Rodri got injured, and then Caicedo just went to a different level. No, Caicedo's been playing at this level for a long time. He just didn't have the platform. He wasn't under the microscope he's at now. That's another thing that you need to consider. Like, I'm not saying Rodri's better, Caicedo's better than Rodri as a player. No, but for the past year, pound for pound rankings, I'm sorry, Caicedo's higher than him. Now he's fit this season. Let's see.
Man, just remember this one, innit? Like, just remember this until it's your player that's injured, and then some guy that's been here for 18 months is being put better than him. I can't wait for that moment. And then how man them are gonna look here like it's a completely different situation. I know Ethan's smirking because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Someone's not gonna play for a minute. Some new guy's gonna come in, and apparently he's gonna be the guy.
I had a Liverpool fan tell me that Rio Nagamora so far has had a better season than Palmer because he's got a goal in 6 minutes.
Oh,
and
that's
Palmer got
bullshit.
no
That's just
PA and 90.
stupidness, bro. That's
You know what I'm
just
saying? Like,
stupidness.
I got that 2 days ago.
That's-
So
That's but
I
that's
don't-
stupidness, Stevie. We know that's stupidness, bro. Why are we
Yeah,
comparing a
100%.
16-year-old to Cole Palmer? That's stupidness. Regardless of whether Cole Palmer's injured or not, Rio's not better than Palmer. There's
No,
no.
I agree with that. I
there's
was just
no.
I saw that. I heard,
no.
I heard that on stream and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how can you?
Yeah, but
mad,
that's just idiotic stuff. That's just stupid stuff, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's why I felt like this argument is silly. You know what I'm saying? But that's fine. As I said, maybe the value of what people do has been kind of washed down if you don't.
Can we talk about the Champions League draw?
We will, and let me get through these super chats as well, because there's been an update on Isak apparently. I've just seen it on my phone. Shout out the bridge banner. He says Vinny, Leao, etc. All said James is the toughest. Big up. Footballers don't become good managers, so I've heard very silly takes about Giroud being the toughest attacker someone's faced. Timber was on par with 66 on an average season. Please go through every vital game that Liverpool played in, and please see what Trent did. Shout out again. He goes, look at Arsenal away. 66 played shit and was involved in both goals we scored. Man said away from winning your team games. What else are you good at? Also goes on to say, Monts, I'm not trying to fight for 66. Trust me, bro, neither am I. But like an average 66 is on par with Timber. Trent don't even give a fuck. Shout out Scoonies. Sheen, I don't say your name. He says, I don't care about Trent, but Marcelo, mad. Shout out OR, he goes, you say crossing inshallah, then say his passing is 10-10. Pick one, pick a side. One thing I won't take away from a 12, from number 12 is that he's a hell of a footballer. Shout out OR again, he says, he's going in with the super. He goes, I hear you, Casey, though. Timber right now, 12 right now, ceiling Trent. Boy, we'll see. We'll see. So what's been said on right now on the Anfield sector that's come out? So Sky Sports Keith has said that Newcastle have reportedly opened the door for the Isak sale. Let me quickly just double check. Yeah, so yeah, breaking news. Newcastle have opened the door for Liverpool to make a British record bid for Isak. Oh no. Oh no. And if you guys think he doesn't come, see where you think he comes before we move on to these Champions League stuff. See where you think Isak is pretty much gonna probably fall through now. Not
No,
fall
100.
through, but
Yeah, 100. I think from the moment Newcastle signed a player, to be honest with you, I think it was already done, innit? I think it's been done for a while, isn't it? Like from the moment you guys are putting official bids in, like you guys are stamping.
Yeah. And when the player wants to move as well, you kind of it's more just a matter of when rather than
deeper. It's deeper, innit? I think he's gone. It's now it's just about the second bid. To be honest, I'm over the Isak saga though. Like, get me, like
it's something that has dragged on for a long time.
Yeah, from the moment it was put out there that it was only Liverpool interested, and it's just like cool. You guys got him. It's calm. If it was a race, like there was a battle, a bidding war, stuff like that, like yeah, I'm kind of over it now, man. I am kind of over it.
So we're just gonna have quickly read out Chelsea.
I do need glasses, Hayden. I squint, but I don't like to wear my glasses on stream. So if you see me squinting, I'm not trying to. That's just me trying to read.
Yeah. No. That's patterns though. Last thing obviously is the fixtures. Chelsea's UCL fixtures I've got over here. So hold on. I'm gonna get it up on the screen in a second, but I'll read it out. So you guys have Barcelona at home at the Bridge, Bayern Munich away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Napoli away, Karabag away, Ajax at home, and Paphos. I've not actually heard of that team at home. I mean, that don't look mad easy, but
we've definitely got the hardest draw of all the English teams. I'm very, very excited to face Barcelona for a plethora of reasons. Just keeping it frank, no Lampard.
You want the test though as well.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. You know me, I'm not the Chelsea fan that like cuts corners, bro. I want to be in the thick of things. I want to be in the war like Jon Snow, just back my knife out, and there's 20,000 man running towards me. That's what I'm on. Like, as a Chelsea fan, I want war at every moment. And no, I'm not glamorizing knife violence. It was an analogy. We have to do these disclaimers now, you know, branding wise, you know, PR. As you're in Sky Sports and all of these, you're a superstar, so I don't want to ruin your bag. But as I was saying, Barcelona for a plethora of reasons. Just to keep it frank, no Lampard. Barcelona are my biggest ops. Like generally, I hate Arsenal because I live in a house of Arsenal fans. My brothers are Arsenal fans, but it's Barcelona second. I've been to war with Barcelona for many years. From that, everyone talks about that Ronaldinho goal. No one ever talks about the fact that we slapped them 4-2 that day. No one talks about
you fully won that game, like. Fully won that.
No one talks about that. Everyone replays that video like he did something. That was a consolation goal, bro. We was 3-0 up.
Nostalgia got the people chipping. I'm
sick and tired of this stuff. Lampard put a hat trick past these man. Let's not forget that their best ever team with their best ever player in his best ever season, 91 goals, couldn't do shit to us, and we had 10 men at the bridge. I have zero respect for them, man. And also 2009, in terms of the refereeing decisions, all of that talk. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not even going to do the whole referee stuff. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Essien should have cleared the ball better. And Iniesta got the goal. Salute, whatever. We could have had back-to-back Champions League finals. I hate that institution, every single thing about that institution, and I can't wait to put it on them. Pause. And on top of that, Esteban versus Lamine Yamal. Finally, it's scripted. It's exactly what I needed, because I've been saying Esteban and Lamine Yamal, Esteban's about to come and take this youth's chain. That's why I'm wearing my Brazil jersey. Now he's ready to take his chain. Do you know what I'm saying? When Lamar comes to the bridge, you better tuck all his jewels. Don't even bring your jewels. Don't even bring them. Keep them in Barcelona, because he's getting his chain popped by Esteban. I promise you that. I can't wait. That's the one there that I can't wait for. I'm licking my lips, bro. I swear that I might even get a suite. I might get the box for that game. I'm gonna go in a suit, 3-piece tuxedo. I promise you, I can't wait for Barcelona's downfall. And then on just a tactical standpoint, that high line in transition, Neto, Palmer threading the balls there, Enzo Fernandez putting the balls there, João Pedro, their defense is fucking shit. I can't wait to move to them. That man was getting moved to by a 38-year-old Serbi. You think a João Pedro or Palmer and that won't move to these guys? I can't wait to dunk on Barcelona. That's the one there. I'm licking my lips for that fixture. I promise you, we're gonna make an example. You remember laughing about our statement win against West Ham. Oh, West Ham's not a statement win. Say no more. Everyone's rising me Pedri as well. Cool. Caicedo versus Pedri. Let's dead them debates right now. But Bayern Munich at the Allianz away ain't gonna be easy. It's not at all. I don't think that's an easy fixture. I do see it's a tough. We got a tough draw, but I'm looking at it like, cool. We can beat Benfica. We'll beat Pafok. We'll beat Karabag. Atalanta away will be tough. I think we get a result. Napoli away is the one that I'm more concerned about, and that's already 12 points. And then if we beat Barcelona, 15 points, we've qualified top 8. It's very simple.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's very simple.
I think, as I said, I'm looking at your fixtures, and I think you'll still go through for me. As I said, I feel like your home fixtures, you'll be taking. I think you'll take at least 3 wins from your home fixtures. I think you beat Benfica, Ajax, and Paphos at home. And I'll be real. I think you get an away victory versus Karabag. 4 out of your 8, winning 4 out of 8 is enough. By the way, do you know what I'm saying?
12 points. Yeah, that's 12 points.
That's 12 points on the board. I think you can. I think Napoli away is a toss up, probably a 50-50. I think Atalanta you could get the best of. I think Bayern Munich is one that will probably be, again, the flip of a coin. And I think Barcelona is going to be a tough one. I think that one will be a tough one. Probably a high-scoring game. And that was going to be a high-scoring game.
It's going to be end-to-end for sure. But this is like, bro, this is tailor-made high-line football. Like, it's a shame Jackson ain't even going to be there because he would have loved that. But we're going to make an example out of Barcelona still. I promise you we'll make an example out of them. I'm not even concerned.
So Liverpool's ones are Real Madrid at home, Atletico Madrid at home, PSV at home, Karabag at home, Galatasaray away, which is actually harder than it looks, Marseille away, Frankfurt away, and Inter Milan away. I don't think ours is much easier than yours. I think ours, that's a similar.
Yeah, you got an easy draw. I feel like Real Madrid.
I think we got a similar
at home is scripted, though. I think Real Madrid at home is definitely scripted. A lot of this draw has been scripted.
Bro. They had to see Trent coming back, and
it's all scripted, man. This is all dodgy, man. Because look, for Chelsea draw. David Luiz plays for Paphos. Lukaku plays for Napoli. We got the Esteval versus Yamal. Like, they've given us everything we wanted. Jackson's going to Bayern. That's Jackson back at Chelsea already. It's like they've all planned this script out. I think you're Atletico. I feel like you play them every year. I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I feel like you always play Atletico, man.
If it's more, I think we play Real Madrid more often, but we did get
Atletico.
Atletico in our
Lately
group.
it's been Real Madrid a lot. Karabakh, I feel sorry for Frankfurt. Their draw is tough, man. But PSV, Marseille, I think you probably top this group. You top it again. You probably top it again. But the thing is, do you even want to top it again after last time?
No, we were top last. Yeah, we went out round of 16. Yes, we played PSG, but we topped the table last time quite comfortably, to be fair. Out of the 30 odd teams, however many teams there are. Let's move up to Arsenal though. Arsenal have got Bayern Munich at home, Atletico Madrid at home, Olympiacos at home, Almaty at home, don't know who that is, Inter Milan away, Club Brugge away, Slavia Prague away, and Athletic Club away. I mean, Arsenal ain't that easy either. I think Arsenal will be fine.
I think Arsenal got a Europa League draw. Obviously, they got everyone's got 3 tough games, I think. But the Bayern Inter Atletico fares, but everything after that is Europa League.
They played Inter Milan away last time as well, last year round as well, actually. They did, innit? They lost 1-0, innit? They lost 1-0.
Yeah.
But Bayern Munich at home is going to be a good test for them because Bayern Munich been beating them up, man. Every time they butt them, they've been beating them up. So this will be a good test to play Bayern Munich. Atletico Madrid at home. I think Arsenal will actually beat Atletico Madrid, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think they're the same team anymore. I don't think they're the same team. And I think Olympiacos, Almaty, Slavia Prague, Club Brugge, I think Arsenal get about 5 wins from those 5 out of 5. And Athletic Club, Bilbao. I think they get 5 wins. Arsenal ain't got no problems to me there. And obviously, last but not least, Spurs. PSG away. I mean, they show what they can do against PSG. Borussia Dortmund at home. Villarreal, Slavia Prague, Copenhagen at home. They're playing Bodo Glimt. That's fucking killing me, man. The semi-final as well.
This is the Europa League draw, bro.
Yeah, Spurs got a nice one. Spurs got a nice one. They've got a nice one. Spurs' one is nice.
That is pure Europa League footy. But don't you think, it's better to face the harder teams in the league phase so you get a level of intensity that you're prepared for going into the knockouts, especially us. We haven't played Champions League football in 3 years. So facing Bayern, Barca, all of these teams is like, okay, we know the level that we need to be at in the knockout phases from the jump.
You can say that, but because the league phase is so unpredictable, you got teams like PSG and Man City that came like 23rd and 26th. I don't know if you remember that. 23rd and 24th or something like that. Remember, PSG like just scraped getting through. They scraped the league phase and then just blitzed the knockouts.
Yeah. But
you know
who did
so,
PSG have in their league phase? I to be honest, I wasn't really tuning into them until the knockout.
Because they weren't that good. Remember, Kvaratskhelia hadn't joined them yet. Dembele missed a couple of games. Kolo Muani wasn't pulling up any trees. They weren't really doing much, PSG. And then it was the second half of the season. PSG just started blitzing everyone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, man. As I said, those are some good draws. But listen, just in terms the last, as I said last but not least, obviously Garnacho is now agreed to Chelsea. Xavi Simmons, it's still between Chelsea and Spurs. I think he still goes to Chelsea, but Spurs are showing more intent. I can't ignore the intent Spurs are showing in it. I just can't ignore the intent. I think Chelsea need to pull their hands out of their arse and get to work, man. There's 3 days left. They need to do what Chelsea do and get to work. You know what I'm saying? And get to work very quickly. Because I think Xavi Simmons, I didn't even skip Newcastle. You know, the same page don't have Newcastle's one, so I'm just trying to find it as we speak. But yeah, so
yeah, I think in terms of the Garnacho move is not going to be. It's not my opinion on Garnacho is not really popular amongst Chelsea fans. But to be honest, for 40 million, a proven 21-year-old who can play left wing, right wing, got an eye for goal. He's never actually really been in a pure footballing system under Ten Hag and Amarin. coming year where, you know, like the tactical say he can operate in the zones that are all of that he'd prefer. As a 21-year-old as well, we got him for 40 million. I see that. I don't know where we can get better value for money anyway in the market today. And if it doesn't work out, he's got a South American passport. We can just flip him to Atletico Madrid or Napoli and make a profit. You know, we do this all the time.
We'll have to see that one, man.
Yeah, like I don't think it's as bad as a move. Consider it like I'm under the guys that we're going to get Xavi Simmons as well. So if we're getting a Xavi Simmons or another attacker who's going to play a starting
it won't matter
role,
as much. It won't matter as much.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's depth. We got a lot of minutes that we're going to play this season. We've had 5 subs. It's just somebody that if we was chasing a game is an option to play. And if it's like if we're playing in Carabao Cup and all of this stuff, you can play a role. And even off the bench against these highlights in the Champions League, who knows? I don't think it's for 35 million, because I forget the add-ons or whatever. Even at 35 to 40 million, where are we getting a better value for a winger right now today?
Look, man.
That's the thing. And I know people might throw, oh, Carpet went for yeah, that was an anomaly.
Look, man.
Well, I don't. What's Lookman's wages though? Because that's the thing we got to consider.
Yeah, that's a better deal. Lookman's a better deal than Garnacho.
But then it's the wages though. This is the thing. Like Garnacho gets 50k a week, so them type of moves are easy to wrap up for us. That you know what our situation is. I can't do the unrealistic thing and start asking for X, Y, Z players who are asking for 180 bags a week and all of that type of stuff. But we know that you know how it is, bro.
He's earned it though. He's earned it.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel that way, based on our wage model, like you have not earned being a higher earner than Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's on 180k. So that's how we look at these things, isn't it? So for 35 million, someone who's gonna take low wages and you're gonna play you're gonna be like a third string winger, option off the bench. Like you're 21 years old, you can play both flanks, and on top of that, we can flip you if it doesn't work out. Where are you finding that? It's not that bad of a deal. It's only the outrage is really coming from the fact that he's from United. You can't even shop at mid-table right now and get a starter from mid-table. He was their highest goal contributor, yeah? You can't go get the highest goal contributor. It's true, though. It's true. Like,
I'm not sitting there propping up Garnacho. We'll see what he does, innit? But I
think it's overhated. I think a lot of the Garnacho hate comes from the social media antics, his brother, and all of that type of stuff. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If it's pure footy for 35 million, a 21-year-old, like, why are we like? It's not a bad deal, especially if you're not starting every week. If you're not starting every week, if you're starting every week and you're out and out starter for us, fair enough, outrage is there. If we don't get a Xavi Simmons and something else, the outrage is there, rightfully so. For 35 million and you're my first string left winger, what's the problem? It's depth. It's actually just depth.
We'll see in it. Oh, as I said, bro, like, my thing with Chelsea is that I think João Pedro is going to be one of the best strikers in the league this year. I said this very early on. I said this when you signed him.
Sure.
I said you signed him. But we'll talk, man. I said João Pedro, man. JP. That's my guy, man. He's just cold. He's just, again, a player that I really wanted. I'm just really happy that I got Ekitike, because for me, that like they've got like a similar kind of flair in them and stuff. I think João Pedro is a bit more flary, but what I'm seeing, like, the Chelsea fans have been trying to educate. They were trying to educate me on Ekitike from early, and I wasn't really too sure in it. I said he's looked good. He looks good.
I was telling you at the time when we first I wanted Ekitike, but before we got João Pedro, he's the real deal. Trust me. Even the hype he gets in France, he's the real deal. And it's looking like they're going buying for buying with João Pedro and Ekitike, bro. Like, we got that West Ham game. Everyone's like, "Yo, it's up to you now, Ekitike," and he's got his goal straight, no chance. So
saying the light skin warriors are back, bro. The light skin warriors are back, fam.
It's nice, but it's looking like it's kind of reminding me of not to the extent of Messi and Ronaldo, but you know when it's like one guy's had like Messi will bag a hat trick and we're like, what now? Then Ronaldo might get full.
Yeah,
it's looking like
go back.
They go back. This is what irritates me about the Isak deal, because I don't think you need him, bro. I think this is just pure greed. If I was you and you clearly have 130 million to spend, wouldn't you ideally want to put that in areas to make the team more balanced, like the midfield, maybe another centre half? I know you got that guy from Italy, fair enough, but in the midfield,
if we get Mark Gahey, then I don't mind.
I don't think you get Mark Gahey if you got that Italian guy.
Well, apparently we're still trying to make it. It's still trying to get it done. Still trying to get it done.
I
So
think,
we'll see.
think this
End of the window, we'll be able to assess the squad. I think we are a bit more. We are more top heavy, but because of what happened, obviously with Jota and that, we do need another attacker. Cool, it's Isak in it, but we need another attacker, bro. We need another body there, innit? Just by default, we need another body. So it's just one of them ones, innit? But listen, bro, you lot go subscribe to CB1 Millie. Obviously, I know the stream did run over by about 20 minutes or so, but we welcome debates like the Trent, Reece James, Timber, Caicedo, Rodi. We welcome these debates over here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's you man know how it goes over here, you know. And obviously next Thursday, certain games will have gone by, window would have been closed. So next Thursday is going to be obviously a lot more interesting because everything would have been said and done. We'll know if CB goes and gets Xavi Simmons. We'll know if Liverpool go and get Gahey and Isak, or we'll know who's going to get who. Everything's going to be said and done. And Arsenal versus Liverpool would have been done as well. So you know, and I think it'll be the Manchester derby coming up as well. I don't know if it's probably international break, but yeah, a lot will be said and done by next Thursday. But you lot go subscribe to CB1 Millie. You don't know what to do. Links in the bio and in the title, so don't lack. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna head over to One Touch TV, and where you catch me over there. Then we'll be on Never Far after that. Yes, I'm getting no sleep, but it is what it is. CB, appreciate you, my boy. I gotta head over.
Thank you. Bring up the chat every time, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Come on, family. You lot. We'll see you guys soon. Pick up everyone in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You lot went crazy today. Join the Discord. Make sure you're also joining in the Discord. You'll see the FPL league in there as well, where there's a cash prize, so you don't know what to do in it. But guys, we'll see you soon. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.